Welcome, folks. Welcome to CraftRiddle. And once again, we started recording not because I wanted to, but because I had to. I was once again letting them have time off from recording, just doing their jobs, working on the walls, working on the dining area. I was also working on getting him to actively turn on the work orders. Figuring out how the work orders could be active. Now I got them mostly activated, mostly because I cheated. I basically said if there's nothing at all, not less than, not more than, not exactly, nothing at all, or the number is 0, start working on it. So that got them working on things. The problem is I can't really do that for some items. For example, I've told them if fruit comes in, brew it. And I told them if plant comes in, if you have plant material, brew it. But plant material could be used for other things. It's processed and made into cloth. So I don't want them using up all the plant material. So while I've got them working on it, now I'm probably going to want to change that so it's an emergency situation. For example, I'm not having them cook the fruit. So having them brew every piece of fruit that comes in is okay. But we're only going to get fruit in like maybe summer and fall. There's not going to be berries and fruit in winter and spring. So it's not always going to be a season where we could get fruit. So while we do have the fruit, we could brew it. When we start running low on fruit, that's when probably we want to use the plants. So I'm thinking about switching brew drink from plant to something like if there's less than something drinks, so a certain number of drinks. But for right now, I'm going to let them do let them continue to brew plants and get everything ready. They started working on the toys a little too late, and that's why I started recording, because what we have is a caravan showing up. So they showed up at the side of the map here. Yeah. So, but it looks like they're capable of getting to the wagons would not be showing up if they weren't capable of getting to the trading depot. So what I want to do right now is get somebody to the trading depot. Now the problem is, like I said, we don't have a lot of toys. When a broker could trade, yes. Trader requested a depot. Now we don't have a lot of toys. So what are we going to move to the depot? What are we going to trade with? I mean, look, most of this is stuff we need. We can't give our vegetables to these guys. We are going to move our seeds to the trade depot. We're not trading the seeds. I just want them... this is going to sound a little weird. Why did it do all of them? I didn't push shift. Do I have it on cap locks? No. But I'm going to move all the seeds to the depot because that'll bring it in within the walls. Then afterwards, I'm not going to trade them, but afterwards it means they'll put them back in the seed stockpile. I hope. Now, like I said, we don't have we probably don't have any toys. They're bringing the seeds. We have threads. We don't have a weaver. But we do have one thing we have a lot of. We have a lot of wood. So let us move some of those logs. Now logs are cheap. We're not going to get much for logs, but we have a lot of logs. A lot of logs. But we only have 7 dwarves. So we're not going to be able to move every single thing to the trading depot. Not every log. But let's resume and start. So let's see. Let's push you. Bring item to depot. Okay, so they're doing it. And a stray dog's giving birth to puppies. So I'm going to go to the animals, and we're going to start selecting. We're going to start training people. The dogs, anyway. Now, oops. I'm going to need a, first of all, we don't really have a trainer. And also, hens can't be trained. But puppies can be trained. And what are we going to train them as? Well, the dogs up here, war. We're not going to have a lot of hunters. And you can't train a dog to help fishing. Now we're going to need a training area for animals. So T. There you go. We don't have any animal trainers as far as I know. So that'll kick in when somebody gets the animal training skill, or some of the people might already have it. So let's see. Where's that wagon? Alright, so there's 1, 2. They're having issues coming over. They're going the long way around. Did anybody get orders to chop down the trees? They did. They're just not doing it. We have 2 idlers for some reason. It looks like drink and sleep are considered idle. Conducting meeting. Now Gopher, who is our broker, is also conducting a meeting because they sent us a representation from the mountains, and they're going to talk to us about imports and exports, which is very important because we want certain imports. We don't care about the exports unless they can. Yeah, there's much to share. Information added to Civilizations World Info. Whatever. What requests do you have of our merchants? I'm going to ask for the one thing we don't have a lot of. Well, not metal bars, not gems. I might ask for glass. Stone blocks. I want granite. Just granite. I just want lots of granite. Seeds. Always looking for seeds. Now, because I'm demanding these things, in the next caravan, these will be probably the most expensive items. But I really need them. I don't want crossbows. I can make my own crossbows. And once again, those things will all be expensive. I can make my own leather. But shirts. Breastplates would be too expensive. Clothing. So it's probably as much as I want to get into. We're going to be selling them toys. Instruments. These are musical instruments. If you could bring me some pigs, that'd be nice too. And that's it. Now they're going to tell me what they. Okay, so this is basically what I want, and it's the same thing what I asked for. So it's okay. Now they're going to ask about our effort, what they want from us. And some items are going to be things we can make. Amulets, for example. We can make amulets. They'll be wooden amulets. They want stone. They want bone earrings. Fish. Yeah, we could give them fish. But and the things that they demand, you can see the prices are going to be. For example, amulets are going to be 177%. So what costs like they don't have money. They do have coins, but we don't use coins. We barter. So let's say something is worth 100 units of credit. Amulets would be 177. So if we make a whole bunch of amulets, next time we trade, we'll be able to get a lot more for our amulets than when we're trading now. blocks. They didn't say stone or wooden. They just said blocks. We can make blocks. We can make wooden blocks. Fish, we could always sell them fish if we have fish. So this is all good. Farewell. I look forward to our meeting next year. Except he's not going to just walk out of here, is he? Where is he? Yeah, see, he's now, we now have others. Caged items. So they don't have water buffalo. Oh, I should have asked for water buffalo. God darn it. Oh, well, they have a water buffalo, but it's pulling the carts. Oh well. So these are all people who are visiting our fortress. And that's the Diplomat, and he has no activity anymore. So he's probably going to go eat. He's going towards our dining area. Yeah, he's gone up. He's eating. He's gone to our dining area to eat. Or check out stuff, I don't know. Anyway, the merchants are unloading their wagons, which have come through. It'll take them a while. They still have a few water buffaloes there with packages. These guys are tasked, but they're not coming for some reason. They're supposed to be coming, but they're not being picked up by the dwarves. A lot of them are just bringing in logs. So we won't be able to do anything until everybody's in and unpacking. So the last of the dwarves merchants are inside. They're unloading their goods. So if I ask them about trade, let's see. No, they're still unloading. Our broker is putting something in stockpiles, so he's not even there. And the traders are unloading. Now they'll stay, most of the season, almost till the end of the season. So I'm not too worried about him not showing up. But there he is. I just saw him. So if I push T, greetings. Okay, so we have helmet, the wood. Now the wood is not that valuable. 39 is the weight, 3 is the expense. So I want to figure out what they have that I really, really want. Now I would love green glass. Green glass is great. It's very cheap. And they have blocks. I can make chains out of blocks, but I don't think I can make chains out of one block. I need a lot of blocks. Now, if they have chains or mechanisms... excuse me, mechanisms, not chains. So they have a cat. They have a reindeer cow, which I could milk. But they don't really have wine. The problem is I'm not sure how much I have to give them. So let's go through the wood. I'll avoid trying to sell them any seeds. Yeah, see, 168. Not really a lot. But what I want, see, I have enough food. I have enough drink. So what I'm looking for more here is seeds. Yeah, I can't even afford weapons. Once we start making crafts, toys, guys, and amulets, we want to do amulets. But let's see if they have any seeds. Seeds, a couple of seeds I can afford. Yeah, see, wheat bags. That's 80. Wow. So that'd give me a bag and wheat seeds. Just like this would give me pump helmets, spawn, and a bag. But it's very expensive for that. Do they just have the seeds by themselves? Wow. Cloth is always more expensive. Leather is not that bad, but that's still kind of expensive. What I want right now, I'm really worried about my seed situation. See, that's food. That's pretty cheap. Some of that's pretty cheap. I mean, rhino lizard meat, falcon tripe, pond. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't get shells from these. Wild ones you can because you processed them. But pond, these guys have already been pre-processed, so there's no shells. There they are, plump helmets. And they're going to be somewhat expensive. But they are the most important thing probably when it comes to farming. Now, that cost us 80. And that means if I buy it now, I'm giving him a percentage of 88 profit. That will make him happy. It won't get me a lot, but it'll make him happy, and it'll mean they'll come back. And when you make him happy, he does better on deals. So the next time he shows up, I do another small deal like that, he'll be happy. I'll do another deal, he'll be happier. And you could get away with buying more with less. But right now, I don't have much to give him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept that trade. So now I have a whole bunch of seeds. And there's still trade goods, probably still pending, yes. So there's still a lot. So I'm just going to let it run for a while as to bring in more logs in. And hopefully one day they bring in the seeds. And that guy's still making cups, which is good. But what we're going to do is just let them bring in some more logs. Okay, some are bringing in the seeds, but they're bringing them down from downstairs. I saw somebody go up here. So they're grabbing those seeds. We're not going to sell our own seeds, but by bringing them in the wall, they're going to be better accessible to our dwarves. But also, when the training's over, they might actually take the seeds downstairs. And we have immigrants now. Well, goody two shoes. 1, 2. Okay, let's start going through and looking at him. He's a miner. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't need miners. Be honest, I need more carpenters and all that. The craftsmen. Let me look at your labors. Yeah, I don't need that. You're a hunter. Animal training would be actually nicer to me. Animal care. Hunter, I don't think I need a hunter. So, animal guy would be good. So let me, whoops. So, generic. Yes. So I would actually prefer you to be an animal caretaker and start training our animals. I'd have to change the whole setup for those two, but okay, let's see. You are married, male, 4 children, okay. So N, married, 201. Animal guy. That reminds me, I'm pretty sure I spelled vegan wrong. Yeah, vegan only has 1 G. Don't care. Okay. Oh, and the other guy, the new other arrival, is a farmer. Excellent. What is? Do you brew or do you cook? What's your farming related? Fields, and now you're going to be a brewer, and you make cheese too. Okay, and milking. We don't have anything for milking. I'm gonna prefer you do that. Cheese making, milking, shearing. Well, no, yeah. So I'm gonna have you be another booze hound, if that's okay. So, so let us see who you are. Married. So MM 202. MN 202. Second wave of migrants. And you're going to be another booze hound. If I can properly spell that right. Hound. Okay, and now let's see. So you are named Animal Guy, and you are named Booze Hound. Okay, before I forget, let's make sure select trainer. Animal Guy. Animal Guy. Animal Guy. There is no hunting in this place, so you're worthless for a hunter. But if you could train these dogs to be war dogs, I could post some of the dogs outside or even in the tunnel to attack anybody who tries to get close to the... Okay, and you're a farmer. Let me make sure... Whoops. Okay, so you were a farmer. Now, I want to make sure you do have most of your, like, butcher, turning, soap gathering. What is the plant gathering? Yeah. Okay, so that's okay. So let's see who else is going to show up, if anything. What do you have? You have something. I'm sorry. I know this is becoming a little weird, but you have a pick. Oh yeah, because you were a miner, which we don't need. But you brought your own pick. That's actually very nice. That's really great, because he already has something with him. Do you have anything? You're wearing a dress and trousers and a silk coat. Oh wow, you're pretty well, So who are you? Sorry. You're a stone crafter. Oh, gee. We're gonna need stone crafters when we start actually importing stone, but yeah, let's see about that. Stoneworking. You don't have it on here. Oh, crafts. Well, let's switch to that. So let's make you a crafter in general. And leatherworking, probably. No, not leatherworking. But let's make you a crafter in general. Pottery. So you're going to be a craft guy. Whoops. Before... Luckily, I now have a hall. That's why they're not just sticking around here. They're actually moving. Because there's actually a hall. A dining area for them to go to. So let's see who you are. A female. Oh, you're married to the second guy I just talked to. Okay. Your name is actually Full Crasps. I'm going to make you the crafter gal. If that makes sense. Single. No. Married female. 203. Crafter. Gal. Yeah. Okay. And another person. I'm gonna have to have a... Okay. A dwarven child. Okay, so that's not even... I mean, you're single, obviously. Single male. You have 14 items on you already. Not sure how that happens. 204. Whoops. 204. Yeah, there's supposed to be a dash. I forgot about that. Two or four? Four. Alright. And we have a dog or a donkey? Puppy. Okay, well, you go, the puppy goes here. There you go. And I know the puppy's not going to be happy about being put there, but whatever. Okay, let's see. More trade. Excellent. Stay away from the seeds.